To my channel. This is Venkatesh from Smart DevOps. I've seen good amount of subscribers to my channel. So with that encouragement, I'm going to start a basic, simple DevOps workflow for a beginners who want to understand in a very simple manner. So I don't want to put any major slides, or I don't want to explain you very deeper on it, like to make you confused at this time. So I just want to give you a very quick glance to understand what is DevOps and what are the tools I need to learn to stick into the DevOps. So it's a very simple video. I just want to make you understand very clearly. Okay, don't skip it, follow this video till the end. Okay, before that one, I would request you to continue your support. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. I just want to reach my video to the people who want to learn DevOps and they want to get an expertise on this DevOps world. So let's jump into it. So initially, I just want to give you a definition of the DevOps. What is DevOps? So DevOps is a culture, and in this culture, before starting DevOps, I just want to give you some background. It's not actually a background, I can say like the history of a software development cycle. Okay, so when you heard about the software development cycle, I just want to give you a code called SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle. So you might be heard about this when you are learning BTech or in your engineering career. So what is software development life cycle is how you are going to deploy your software and what are the stages of testing that software. So those things will be taught in this concept. So this was followed in the history, like how to do this one. So many companies were used this SDLC, and later on what happened, slowly the culture was moved in a different level. That means how it got changed is like in SDLC, if you want to do a release and if you want to do any new code changes to that one, it will take some certain amount of time. Either it will take us 3 months, 6 months, even sometimes it will take 1 year also to fix one bug. So at that time the clients also will get compromised, and they will continue with this SDLC because they don't know about DevOps at that time, right? So coming to that, slowly that the SDLC process got been expanded and it got introduced to the cycle called the DevOps. So coming to this DevOps, in DevOps, whatever that I said, like the timing and the release process, so these things and all will be very quicker. So you can do the things very quicker, and there is no like deadlines or something like that. Yes, project deadline should be there, but you can do your testing process, you can deployment process, everything will be very seamless. So how you understand, right, what is SDLC, how that the journey has been moved to DevOps right now. Let's start about DevOps. So what is DevOps? Is a culture, as I said. And what is the culture? So what are the DevOps engineers or people will do on this DevOps? So coming to DevOps, it's a certain amount of process. It's a life cycle, I can say. So you want to make your application to accomplish all this process and to deploy your application. Okay, so when you see DevOps, even in Google also, you can see a symbol called like this. It's like in a dumbbell, or it's like a reverse 8 or something like that. So if you see this, what it means, so when you start from plan, and you have to, when you have a project plan, I can say like you have a project plan and you have to achieve this project, right? For doing this achievement, how you are going to use your DevOps pipeline, DevOps workflow. So that is the core of this DevOps. So what is the advantage of DevOps is like, as I said, like the releases will be going smooth and there is no stucks here in between, and the releases will be goes on, and even if there is any issues, the test engineers will raise that as a bug and team will fix that one by creating a ticket on that. So what are the key components in DevOps? First is, plan. So plan is like what is the plan for the project and how you are going to plan your application or your changes. Everything will be decided into your plan. The plan is nothing but your Git repository. Okay, if you don't know about Git repository, that's a basic concept for DevOps engineer. So what is Git and what are the GitHub, how you are going to store your application code into this GitHub. So this is again a different concept. So simply I can say like plan is your code repository, and how you are going to send that code to for a build, and once you build is success, and the build will go to the testing phase. Testing, once the testing is done, if no issues, then that will go for a release or deployment. So this is like a seamless process to be going on 24/7 for any application you can choose. Okay, so if you take any, if you have a very big organization, there is a very big DevOps workflows will goes on, and the process will start like the, for example, a developer is coming like, and you have an issue, and he will raise a Jira ticket and he will put it into your bucket, and as a DevOps engineer we have to see that one. They will come out like, my Jenkins pipeline is not working properly, my deployment is not happening, my pods are not working good, my image is not able to come from the Docker repository. So these are all different types of issues can be faced by DevOps engineer in a day-to-day life. Okay, I'm going to record that in a different video. But coming to this one, DevOps is like a culture to process a seamless deployment, seamless testings, everything will be seamless if you want to use DevOps. And what are the tools I can say? For planning, I said Git, right? For build, you have Jenkins, and there are different things also like a Bamboo. So those things will be there, but that went into dark, and only Jenkins is right now booming the things. And the third one is how you're going to build. Build in the sense it's not a Jenkins. You want to convert your code repository into a Docker image to use for the deployments, right? So in between you want to learn about a Docker. What is Docker? How that containerization happening? How that image is going to run as a container. Okay, so these things will come after your Jenkins. And then Docker, once you build your image, yes, your image is good to go for testing. The testing phase, you have two environments. One is testing environment, and one is the production environment. First your code will go, image will go into your testing environment, and it will run for testing. Once the testing is processed successfully without any failures, then your image will be processed to the production environment. So this is the entire flow. I just want to summarize it again. DevOps is a culture, and it is having a very important things for like plan, build, testing and deployment. Okay, and there is a security scanning also there. In recent verse we are using it, that will come after testing. So these are the things, and what are the tools used for that also I have mentioned it. For plan we have Git, for Jenkins for build, and Docker for containerization your respective application. And then you can deploy is the Kubernetes. So right now we are using only Kubernetes, and sometimes team will deploy this application, this image into the cloud environment also. That also can be possible if your organization is big, and if you are okay to manage your different types of many microservices. So at that time also you can use this cloud providers, EKS, AKS and GKE2. So this is about the DevOps simple workflow with all the tools, and the basic understanding for the people who wants to start, who wants to understand what is a DevOps is all about. Okay, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Please keep encouraging. I trust you that you are giving your encouragement by giving subscription onto this my channel. Okay, and keep supporting. Thanks for your time.